bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Well, there's a new counseling center that's open in San Francisco, and it involves families, children, adults, everybody involved. Chris Traylor is here right now, and he is the clinical director. And Chris, this is a new facility under the auspices of USF, is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's a new counseling center. We've been open just a very short time, and this actually is a program that came off of one that's been around for 25 years. The USF Center for Child and Family Development was first founded in 1984 and essentially placed therapists on campus to do school counseling, but was as family systems school counseling. So rather than the kind of counselors that most people are familiar with that want to make sure you're taking the right classes and making good academic progress, we work with children right now in 36 schools throughout the San Francisco area. We're in San Francisco, Oakland, with some Aspire schools, and all the way down the peninsula at Menlo Park.
Okay, when you say you're working with them, give us a little idea of what that means.
Well, educators would be the first to tell you that the child's performance academically is based in large measure on how things are going at home.
Right.
And a lot of the issues that happen at home will follow them to school. And sometimes they're inattentive because they're distracted by what's going on with mom and dad or other factors.
Divorce.
Various family dysfunctions.
Yeah.
And so we try to attend to that at school alongside with the educators and other school counselor types to add a further measure of support for children so they can do their very best.
Okay, and now this is under the auspices, as I said, of USF, but you're off campus?
We are off
campus. The main campus.
Our center is located at 36 Monterey Boulevard in the Glen Park district.
Okay.
Now,
people come there?
Yes, they're encouraged to come there. This is an offshoot from what we discovered after running the school-based program. We found that in many ways our program wasn't designed to do more long-term family work. So whenever it's identified that there's other further issues within the family, we weren't really set up to do it on campus. So that's why the family center, the community center, was founded as a way of doing promoting the work and going further than we can in a school setting. Okay,
let's start out now. You have somebody, a youngster is having trouble in school, you know, as you point out, inattentive, whatever. You bring in the whole family?
We can.
Do you do that, you know, on a regular basis if they need that, or do you work individually? I imagine it varies, obviously, from circumstance to circumstance.
It does vary, as you say. Very often we'll see the parents at the school. That's when we learn that there's other more extensive issues within the family. And again, we can see them at the center at the convenience of the parents after school hours when a lot of people can't get off during the school day. So we have afternoon, evening times, even some weekend times. And that way it's more convenient for the family. And of course we're doing more in-depth work. And you know, you don't want to pull a child out of a class, have a very intensive session with mom and dad, and then
go back into
the class.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. Now go back to math.
Right. Exactly.
This presumes that the family is cooperating with this. In other words, you're going to get some families who may be less cooperative in terms of their children, I think.
We run into various degrees of resistance.
Yeah.
One of the things I'd like to make sure people understand is that...
We have about 30 seconds left.
Okay. We work on a sliding scale, and it's our purpose, our mission is to provide quality, low-cost counseling to families in need.
Fair enough.
And so we try to make our services available to all.
Good enough. Chris Traylor has been our guest. He is the clinical director for the new counseling center, which is the USF Center for Child and Family Development. Thanks very much for watching.
Thank you, Jack.